So, guys, bear in mind, the whole reason I started talking about me and Gerald is because now I'm at Petra Primary, ne? Fourth grade, second term, settled in. By now, everybody knows me. That black kid who can run, joke, and still spell onomatopoeia. It's a white school, and when I say white, I mean snow in July white. Out of hundreds of students, maybe 17 of us were people of color. Five black kids, 10 Indian kids, no Asian kids, just us holding it down. And trust me, all the black kids knew each other. All the Indian kids knew each other. Our parents formed their own mini UN delegation at every school meeting. Whenever the school talked about raising fees, the parents of color would huddle like, guys, they want to price us out again. Anyway, fast forward. I'm with my boy Ross again, and there are two girls in the picture, Megan and Sarah, the new crush. Listen, guys, Megan was trouble. Zimbabwean girl raised in the UK, accent smooth, hair perfect, confidence dangerous. And me, I was finished. Her parents had moved back for work, and you know how it goes. Ross's mom was also British, so these families already knew each other. White people network like Wi Fi. You don't even see the connection, but it's there. Now we're in fourth grade, and lunch break is the stage for romance and embarrassment. Funny thing, when I transferred from Thomas Rutland to Petra, they put me in the special class. Yeah, the X-Men class. That's what people used to call us. Me and Charlie were in the same group. He was 12 and still in there, which told me two things. One, this class is no joke. Two, my future might be confusing. Fast brain, slow hands. See, they said my brain moves faster than my hands. I could calculate like lightning, but write like a doctor. You asked me to write, the car turned left at the robot. And what comes out is, the car robot left. Bro, I was basically inventing Twitter syntax before Twitter existed. So here I am in this special class, nervous as hell, but still thinking, okay, I might be a bit different, but I got brains. And the girls love a smart boy, right? Lunch table politics. It's lunchtime. Me, Ross, Megan, and Sarah are sitting together. I'm trying to play it cool. Ross is doing what Ross does best, talking nonsense with confidence. The girls ask, so what do you guys do on weekends? Ross goes, oh yeah, you can come to my place. You can walk my dog. Sometimes he fights the cows. The girls looked at him like, what in the UK is wrong with you? They go, maybe something a bit less dirty. He's like, oh, I don't know. What do you want to do? So I jump in quickly. Ross means we could maybe go for a swim in the pool. Boom, save the day. Because these boys, Ross, Luke, Charles, could. So here we go again, guys. It's your boy, Don Pablo, coming to you live with another episode from the archives of my survival story. Now, last time I told you about getting hit with a rugby ball to the head, right? Today, we are rolling it back even further to when I was still at Thomas Rutland Primary, right there in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe. Yeah, that's home. That's where it all started. Where dreams were small, heads were big, and crashes were serious business. Before we go forward, let's talk about my guy, Gerald. Now, Gerald, that dude was slick. I mean, slick, slick. This boy could talk his way out of homework and into any girl's good books. He had that smooth energy, like a young Denzel Washington, but with a peanut butter sandwich in his pocket. He lived with his mom, single mom, hardworking woman, and trust me, that didn't slow him down one bit. If anything, it gave him confidence. The man had moves before we even knew what moves were. We were just little kids, first grade going on second, walking around with socks up to our knees and hearts full of hope. The crush mission. Now, let me tell you, me and Gerald had a plan. There were these two Indian girls in our class, Angelique and Cheshna, or Krishna or something like that. I can't lie, her name changed every week in my head. But yo, they were pretty. You see, back then, these were the only girls in class who weren't black. So, me and Gerald, we felt like we had to represent Africa properly. We were the gentlemen, the Genos, the smooth operators. First term, total failure. They thought we were disgusting. Like, ew, boys smell like dust and crayons. Second term, though, all of a sudden, they started looking pretty and we started feeling brave. The chocolate confession. So I decide today's the day. I'm going to talk to Angelique, the one with the long, shiny hair. I walk up to her, palms sweaty, heart racing like it's sports day. I go, "You know what, Angelique? I think I like you, and I think you like me too. So can we, like each other?" She looks at me, blinks twice, and goes, let me think about it. Now, for me, that wasn't a rejection. That was a miracle. That was hope. That was Don Pablo might just win this. Her cheeks turned pink. She ran off to tell her friend Cheshna, and I'm there like, mission accomplished. Victory dance time. What I didn't realize though, that day cost me. Literally. Because that beautiful confession came with a price tag. My bus fare. Yup, your boy spent his bus money on a chocolate bar for love. Do you understand the risk? One Snickers bar away from homelessness. Bus fare blues. So I head back to Gerald, and he's grinning like a man who just won a lottery. We look at each other like, yeah, we did that. Two mini Casanovas in shorts. But then reality hits. We broke. Bus fare gone. Snacks gone. Pride still intact, for now. So we hatch a plan. Gerald says, let's go to my house. Mom will sort it out. And you know how kids think. Like every adult is a walking ATM. We're like, it's just bus fare. She's an adult. Adults have money, right? Bruh. We get there. Gerald shouts, "Mommy, I'm home." His mom's voice comes from the kitchen. "Ah, yes, my love. How was school?" She sees me and goes, "Ah, Zoe, hello, my boy. How are you?" I'm like, "I'm good, auntie, but I lost my purse money." Now pause. We all know that line. The legendary "I lost my money" line. Every African child has used it at least once. It's basically our first acting gig. The plot twist. She looks at me with sad eyes and goes, "Ah, my boy, I wish I could help you. But that useless boyfriend of mine hasn't given me a cent this week. It's Friday already." Now I'm standing there like, "Ma'am, please. This isn't about your relationship. It's about my transportation." But hey, kids don't argue with aunties mid-rant. So I just stood there like a lost chicken, nodding while she dragged her boyfriend for filth. Anyway, no bus fare. So now I'm stranded. And let me remind you, our place was in Woodville. If you know Blawayo, you know that's far. Like, you start walking at 1 p.m. and still seeing the same tree at 3 p.m. far. The long walk home. So your boy starts walking. Sun blazing, bag heavy, sweat dripping. I'm 8 years old but feeling like Will Smith in The Pursuit of Happiness. Halfway through, I hear that bicycle bell. Ting ting. I turn around and it's my neighbor, this older boy from our road. Man looked like he was sent by God. I wave him down like, "Yo, my guy." And that's where we'll pick it up next time. Because this ride home was about to turn into a whole new episode of adventure and embarrassment. Moral of the story: never spend your bus fare on love. Because love can wait, the bus won't.